Hi there, this is the stream for today. Evening, this is Train Sim World 3 on PlayStation 5. I had a service I had chosen from Birmingham Cross City. I just bought this route yesterday. I've been playing it a bit, it's been pretty fun. The services are quite long, but I think it's okay. It's a pretty nice route, looking good and everything, so... Been enjoying it so far, and this is the service, 2080 from Four Oaks to Bromsgrove. Takes about an hour to complete, so I'm going to play this service, and then if there's any people in this chat, they can request other routes and services that we could play this evening here in the stream. So let's just choose the weather. I think I'm going to go with... It's clear outside, so no, it's a bit of clouds up there, so maybe light clouds is good. Let's put that on, and then just get the train started up and depart towards south towards Bromsgrove. We're going to be starting off at Four Oaks. It's a nice bit of sunset going on, so that's good. Let's start up by putting a map screen, then put the reverser into forward. Coach sliding on. Let's open up the doors, and then we don't need the wipers. Cab aircon, really don't need that. It actually has some sounds, I think. Yes, it does. That's pretty nice. I'm not going to bother with that. Why is this on night? I think this is day, so I'm going to put them on day. Then just wait a minute and a half till our scheduled departure. We go outside a bit here in Four Oaks. Let's go up on the bridge as well. There's another guy, woman. You can't actually see the trains from here. That's not very nice. I thought you could see the tracks and everything, but you can't. So I'm not going to do that. Is here any collectibles to do? Because I just bought the route. Oh, here's something. A map. So this is the Birmingham Cross City. Today we are here at Four Oaks. The line continues all the way up to Litchfield Trent Valley, which I think is then the West Coast main line going through there. But so the routes go from Litchfield Trent Valley all the way down to Bromsgrove and then Redditch as well. And we're going to be driving to Bromsgrove starting from Four Oaks. So all of these via Birmingham New Street and all these stations. So it takes about an hour. It's a pretty nice run. Many stops to stop at, so you shouldn't get bored. Let's close the doors, close the cab door as well. Then we can already depart because, yeah, just a couple of seconds till our scheduled departure time, so we can depart already. It has some nice sounds as well, this train. I could actually do a flyby shot at the next stop while departing, so you can hear them. It sounds pretty nice. So we can actually open the windows as well, so you hear a bit better inside here. Now we're coming onto the line itself. You can see that this is the line going up to Litchfield Trent Valley, and we were on this platform right here, so we're speeding actually now. Shouldn't be doing that. Okay, now we can accelerate up to, what is it? I'm not actually sure about what the speed limit is here, but because the HUD is in kilometers an hour and this is in miles per hour, I think it's 50 miles per hour. Looks like it's, or is it 55? No, it's 55. Yeah, it's 55 miles per hour here. Now we actually gotta slow down already. Oh, I forgot that. That's a nice meme. But it's okay. Next up is Sutton Coldfield, platform 2. We should be there in 2 minutes. Another train going up to Litchfield Trent Valley, I would guess. And we're driving the class 323. I'm speeding again. I should really watch my speed. I do want to get the gold medal from this run today, so gotta drive well and carefully. We should actually brake a bit because there's a speed limit coming up just in 100 meters. 35 miles an hour. This is the sign on the left right there. Going through this tunnel, or maybe that was a bridge. No, but this is a tunnel now. Going through here, and there's the station already. I can see it. That's outside the tunnel. I haven't really gotten used to this unit yet, so I don't really know when to brake it, you know. I sometimes brake too early and sometimes too late. But it just takes some getting used to and some training, and then I will be a great driver with this one as well. Open up those doors. It's a minute till departure. Maybe we can actually step outside for a bit. Open up this door, and then see. Is there any collectibles around here? Doesn't really look like it, does it? No. Some kind of announcement. There's that building right there. I've never been to Birmingham. I have no idea what these places are. So, yeah. Here's the cabin of the train. Okay, we can actually depart soon. So we can close this door up. Oh yeah, you gotta put in the door key, put it on, then you can close this up. Then you can just look outside and watch that no one gets stuck in between the doors. Looks good. They're all closed. And close it in that one and sit down in the driver's seat. Actually, I'm going to do this flyby shot now so we can hear the train. So I'm going to put the camera around here. Then we can depart. We shouldn't roll backwards like yeah, but there it goes. Hopefully I got a good sound of what it sounds like. Next up is Wild Green in 1.8 kilometers. We should be there in 2 minutes as well. Is the weather worsening? It looks a little darker in here, but maybe it's just because of these kind of hills on the sides. Hopefully we won't get any thunderstorms today. But obviously trains World 3, there's dynamic weather, so the weather can obviously change. Let's coast at this speed, 93 kilometers an hour, and it's 800 meters to Wild Green. Hopefully I pronounce it correctly. Is there a train as well? Yeah, there is. Let's start braking. I think this is going pretty well. This approach into here. I think we are coming in at a good speed. I believe us at least. Maybe I'm a bit harsh on this final approach. Nah, maybe that's not too bad. It's a good approach. Open up the doors. Actually, I could show you one thing that you can do in this route. Let me show it to you. Let's go to the third carriage. No, it's not the third, it's the middle one. And our train today is Butler's Lane. These are named. I don't know if these are stops on the line or what they are, but they are named after something. Every unit has its own name. That's cool. You can open this up, put in the door key here as well. Then you can close the door. This is a control panel for the conductor, kinda, you know. Let's close these doors, and then you can remove this. And then they close. That's pretty nice. I think... Is this the only route it's in? It's on in Trains in World? I'm not sure. There could be another one that has that feature too. Maybe actually the Island Line 2022 version. The one with the class 484, I think. The blue one. The one that they don't have the license for the paint job, so they gotta use that. They gotta use the fictional paint. That doesn't really look authentic. Yeah, I think it's the class 484 from the Island Line 2022. Isle of Wight. Yeah, Isle of Wight. It is. But there could also... They have started implementing that feature to many routes. There could be another. Maybe it's on Edinburgh, Glasgow as well. I don't own those routes, so I don't know. But it feels like they have started adding that to many new routes. Let's arrive to Chester Town. No, not Chester Town. That's my Minecraft world. To Chester Road. Platform 2. We are 15 seconds till we should be here. So we are on time, pretty much. Pretty much on time. No way. Oh no. Activated the emergency brake. My mistake. Oh, that's embarrassing. Oh well. That annoys me a lot now. I do not like that. How many points did we get? 464, so we missed about 35 points by doing that because we didn't stop at the right point, so... But it's okay. We can still get a goal if we nail all these other stops and follow the speed limits, so... Not ruining the whole drive, but a bit annoying. Let's depart from here. There's a route map, I think. Have I added that in? No, I haven't. We could have done that now. $800 meters to Erdington, something like that. What is this pipe? Is that a pipe? Maybe that's some kind of pipe. This is really a start-stop kind of service. You accelerate up and then you gotta brake again. Like we weren't at 90 kilometers an hour for long. Actually, we probably wouldn't have needed to drive that fast because now this braking is going to be pretty tight. Yeah, but we still make it in time for the station. At least we should. Yeah, we will easily. Here we go. There's a stop sign as well. On there. Maybe you can see it. Yeah, right there. On the pole. In time, we arrived. And we aren't stopped at these stations for long. Like, now it's only like 15 seconds and then we can close these doors. Actually, I'll probably do it earlier, but still, you know. There's not much time to board these trains, but maybe they don't need that much time either. But Ilse is here in the cab. I haven't really explored this unit yet. Many buttons. Many of them actually work as well. That's pretty nice. What is this? Train door, radio fuse. What is that? I have no idea. Destination display. What? I don't know. I opened them up. I don't know if I should have opened them up. And then there's this thing as well. I don't know how to use this one, to be honest. Like, I actually do not know. I tried to Google it, but I didn't find it. I tried to search the forums as well. Dovetail Games forums, but I didn't find anything on how to use this one. Like, literally. I didn't. But now, 1.2 kilometers to Gravelly Hill. gravelly, maybe something like that. Then let's brake now. Sorry, there was a bit of disruption right there. The stop went. I overran the stop a bit as well, but now I'm back. Hopefully that didn't ruin the stream. I don't think it should. What's the next stop? Aston. That's close to Aston Villa's home ground, Villa Park. I don't think Villa Park is in this game, like rendered in the scenery, but it is close to Villa Park in real life. So if you've ever been to Villa Park, watched a Premier League game there or anything else, you probably maybe have gone to Villa or Aston Station, not Villa Station. The sun is really starting to set now. I can like see the color on the trees and the ground as well. Or not now, because now there's some kind of shadow on there, but there you can really see that okay, but the clock is 90. Yeah, you see the sun setting. Actually, we could lower the blind if we want to, but I'm not probably going to bother with that, but we could. You can lower that a bit. But I like to be able to see there, because otherwise I see so little of the actual scenery and track, and I don't like that. Because on something like the class 377, 375, 387 Electro Stars, it's annoying to drive because you don't see anything. Like, you just see a lot of plastic and metal in the cab, like you don't see actually outside, and that's why I think this is a better unit, because you can actually see outside, and a much larger portion of your screen is actually covered by the track and the scenery, and not. Oh well, we should brake now to 32. Yeah, we can do this. No problem. No problem at all. Maybe that was a bit harsh braking. I don't know, maybe the passengers didn't like that, but in this game it doesn't matter. It really doesn't matter, but yeah, Aston Station coming up. There's the line going over there. Villa Park is somewhere around here, I think. I'm not sure. I've never been there. As I said, I've never been to Birmingham. Never in my life. I've been to the UK though. Let's brake down here. I'm not really perfect braking this unit yet, as you can see. It's really not perfect. Although I was in Manchester and we went to London by train, so I took the train. I think the train passed like through here, because I think this is the West Coast main line, and it goes around Birmingham. You know, it doesn't go inside. This is Birmingham city centre. Let's close the door so I can continue explaining. The line comes out from over here and then it goes like this, and then it goes down, and then it goes to London somewhere on there. But yeah, so I think I was on this part of the track, but as I said, I'm not 100% sure. I didn't look outside that much so that I would like recognize it. So yeah, next station. Oh, this service actually stops at Dresden. Some services on here actually go straight to Birmingham New Street. But I think is the services that stop at Dresden are the services that start from, what was the station we started from? Four Oaks. Yeah. I think the Four Oaks services are the ones that stop at Dresden. Or at least that's what I think, because I've driven a few services on here and I think it's like that, yeah. I'm pretty sure it's like that. Because I've driven maybe 5 services and a few of them from Four Oaks and a few of them going all the way to Lichfield Trent Valley. And I feel like all of the services going up to Lichfield Trent Valley didn't stop at Dresden, so I think it's the ones from Four Oaks that stop at Dresden, yeah. Kilometer till the station, 1 minute and 15 seconds. Actually, it's kind of annoying that this key is in here all the time. Let's just take it out. I actually don't know. Do the real train drivers have this key in all the time, or do they actually take it out? It would be logical for it to be in, because then they can use these. Because when you don't have that in, you can't use these buttons in here. So I guess they do have it in, but it kind of annoys me. Yeah, but let's just keep it in, maybe. Not bother with it. Oh well. Oh well. We are overrunning. We are overrunning a bit. Actually, not that bad. Just a few meters, actually, but yeah, a bit. And the braking was a bit hard. Like, I don't think that was all that comfortable for the passengers, but as I said, it doesn't matter. It really doesn't matter. It's just because we have the time, we can go outside. Look at this. I don't know what it is. What this is. What is this supposed to be? Like, there are many different ones, and then there's like these holes you can see through. Red, amber, green. Like, those are the colors of a traffic light, kinda. I do not have an idea of what that is. Close these doors. Watch them close. And then head to Birmingham New Street, which is our next station, and that's pretty much the middle of the route. Birmingham New Street, that's 1911, and then all the stations before finally arriving at Bromsgrove in 45 minutes, a bit under 42 maybe, something like that. No, not 40. No, is it? Actually, yeah, something like that. Yeah, it is. Yeah, I was right. Yeah, no doubt about that. Let's actually sit down a bit more comfortably. I could actually go and grab a bit of water, but maybe I can deal with it. Maybe I could do that at Birmingham New Street, because we are all these services stop at Birmingham New Street for a few minutes. Yeah, we arrive at 1911 and depart at 1915, so we are standing at the station for 4 minutes. So here's probably time to stand up and stretch a bit and then drive again. Let's break down to this 48 kilometers an hour speed zone. I'm not sure about what I see. Miles per hour, is it? It's 30 miles per hour, isn't it? Yeah. Another 323 going north. And the approach into Birmingham New Street is pretty slow, as you can see. It's 1.3 kilometers, but we have like 3 minutes to go there. And you know, it doesn't take 3 minutes to go 1.2 kilometers with a train usually, but we are slowing down on the approach because I'm not really sure, are there any steep turns? Or maybe these are quite steep, you know. But still, pretty, you know, the approach is very slow. But there's some nice scenery in here in Birmingham. You know, some nice buildings, pretty high buildings. Modern buildings it looked like as well. So that's nice, I guess. I could actually drive a bit quicker, but then is the risk of actually going over speed because there's this gradient going down here. Or it's like, yeah. Now again it's going uphill, like I don't get it. Now we gotta actually use that throttle to get power. But we should slow down in 100 meters. But yeah, 2 minutes to drive 400 meters, that's pretty weird. Actually we should remember to slow down. 50 miles per hour. Miles an hour. And now it's 16 kilometers an hour soon. Is that 10 miles per hour? Looks like it. At least the sign says so. Yes, it is. Welcome. Does Birmingham New Street Station look like this in real life? I know it's busier in real life because there's many other services than these cross-city line services, the 323s. There are like high-speed trains and all the other Avanti West Coast, all of those trains, I think. Pendolinos, things like that. But those are in the game, so that's why it feels kind of empty in the game. But good thing it's only this station that has them services. Or only this station that is this big, and that makes it feel quite empty when it's like, I don't know how many platforms here are, but you know, so many platforms and no trains. It's quite, feels like a ghost station. But even though we had much time to approach into here, it's only half a minute and then the time has run out, so. But yeah, as you can see, we are driving 14 kilometers an hour, which is pretty slow. The passengers must be standing on the platform just saying that, oh my goodness, drive quicker. I would get bored of just watching the train drive this slowly into the station. But here, we should stop. The light is actually red. Okay, now it's turned green. But 4 minutes just sitting here now. Actually, we could probably go outside, explore the station a bit. I haven't done that yet, so maybe there's some kind of route maps and things like that to place. Many passengers leaving the train over here. Really many. Another train coming in. It's driving very slowly too. Let's just watch it like this. There he is. Passenger information screen actually isn't on. I actually don't know. Was it because I put the switch off in here? Because I did deactivate one of these switches. Should they be closed? Yeah, okay, so they should be closed. Okay. Alright. Welcome aboard this service to Bromsgrove. Bromsgrove. Can you go here? Yeah, you can. Alright. Is this platform 12? Oh my word, they have many platforms over here. What is this tunnel as well? It looks like some kind of construction site. Okay, this looks quite nice. Nice stairs. Go into here. These platforms aren't in use, and that's pretty weird. Oh, here's one of these things. Actually, let's not run over the tracks. You shouldn't do that in real life either, so let's go. Let's walk like you would in real life. And this is like, you place flowers, I think? Yep. Plant flowers in one of these things. I don't know how this... No, we don't want to give up control. I don't know, does this represent Birmingham in any way? Or is it just random? Like, is this animal representing Birmingham? I have no idea. And what is this? It looks like... This is metal? What is that? A minute and a half till we should depart. I still haven't found any road maps on here. Which is a bit weird. I thought there would be many road maps because it's such a big station, but... Maybe over here. Ooh, nice blue walls. Almost looks like a football arena, like heading out to the players' tunnel, like going around here. What is this sound over here as well? Sounds weird. What is this? You can't go there. Okay. Fair enough. Which was the station platform we were on? Was it 12? I think it was. It was the last station, yes, so it must be 12 then. Some kind of vending machine. Looks like it's off because it's very dark. There's our train heading to Bromsgrove in a minute. Not even a minute, half a minute. Some kind of door. Way out, main exit. Okay. Heading into Butler's Lane.
Closed circuit television and remote video monitoring is in use at this station for your personal safety and security.
Okay. Thank you. Doors are closed. Close this one. Actually, you can close it from here, I think. Yes, that's the button. That's the button I searched for. And then depart. Exactly on time. Like, actually exactly on time. Still a bit over half an hour to Bromsgrove. Now we gotta drive as slowly as we approach in here. We gotta drive out of here as well. And then it's like uphill, so it slows down. You can just coast out here. You actually gotta watch your speed all the time. Because then if I leave the accelerator on or the power on, it will speed over. And then if I don't use it, it will actually brake. But not very quickly. But as you can see in the speed up there, we are slowing down. Even though I'm not using the brake, so... But soon we can actually accelerate up to higher speeds than these. So that's nice, and then we arrive at 5 ways in a couple of minutes, in a kilometer. Looks nice in here. At least it's... Oh no, I'm speeding now. That's what I was talking about, like you can't leave on the power, it will speed over, which is... Yeah, just gotta watch out. Which is sometimes annoying because this is quite a long route and these runs are quite long, so you do get a bit tired and you do, you know, sometimes you are just a bit sloppy, I guess. Okay, now we can just speed up to actual high speeds. The weather hasn't changed still, has it? Like it hasn't started raining or anything. Probably now that I've said that, it will start raining, but I don't, at least I don't feel like it's changed at all. 5 ways. In 200 meters. So let's start breaking down. Nice walkway over here. I like this route because there's much orange on it. It's not just grey and white and black. There's actually a bit of color. All of those are orange as well. The train is orange. Everything's orange on here. I like it. Now I broke way too early. Those signs are orange as well, if you can see here, or orange and purple. But oh my lord. Okay, here we should stop. 500 points. Perfect stop. Very nice. There's a signal buzzer. Actually, we could sound the horn. I know some people like to hear the horn. Is that what it sounds like in real life? I have never heard it in real life, the horn on these, so I don't know. I just gotta trust them. And with that I mean the developers, you know, that they put the right kind of horn sounds in these DLCs. But you know, the sounds of the train I think are pretty realistic. I think this is what they sound like in real life. Next up is university. Yeah, actually this is the part of a route which is actually pretty beautiful, you know. Here's some waterway, river, I don't know what you can call this. Canal maybe? Oh, I'm speeding now, looking at the canal. Some kind of canal maybe. Looking good, looking good. Looks nice as well how it goes. Like the train line goes in one tunnel over there and then the canal goes in the other. Actually I haven't noticed it earlier today and yesterday when I drove in this route, but now that I've noticed that, it looks very good. The trees are beautiful with the sun shining on them. It looks very nice. Not on these because the sun is not really shining on them, but on these, you know, it looks pretty nice. We have a green signal. Looks like it's green all the way into university, yes. That's what we like. What did that sign say? I couldn't read it. I couldn't read it. This canal or river is long. How long is it? Continue like next to the railway. Kinda reminds me of the Hauptstrecke in Train Sim World, where the river also goes along the railway, but that's a bigger river and bigger hills on the sides, but still, you know, a bit of similarity. Arriving to university. Is here actually some kind of university? Some kind of big university next to it? I don't know. I would guess so, because the station is called university. And it would be kind of misleading if there's a station called university and then there wouldn't even be a university over there. I overran it. But there's someone in the chat now. The Croix to Montpellier. What you mean? What is he saying? Or was it a road suggestion? Maybe it was. Yeah, because I put in the chat that, you know, you can put suggestions in the chat. So maybe that's what it was. Yeah. Yeah, I know, yeah. Go from the Croix to Montpellier. Is Le Croix a city? Probably is, because he said it. I was pressing these buttons to close the doors, even though they are down here, but it's kinda because the key is over here, so we think the buttons are over there as well, but the buttons are down here. Let's depart again. Actually, we can watch it from the outside this time around. There it goes. West Midlands Railway. Into the sunset. Go in here again. Now it started raining, look. A couple of minutes after I said that, you know, it probably will start raining when I've said it hasn't started yet, so now it started. But it's, you know, the usual British weather, so let's put on the wipers. And now we also gotta watch out more for wheel slip, you know, because the tracks are wet. It started raining pretty heavily as well. And we're crossing the canal again. There it goes. Arriving into Selly Oak. Oh yeah, I actually got a break now. I overran a bit again. I always overrun a bit, like 6-7 meters. Oh yeah, it's really raining now. What? Without the wipers, it would be very wet. We wouldn't even be able to see anything, like. Already you can't almost see nothing because of the wiper not being on. But let's do that then. I feel like I would like some kind of light over here. Like there is in some kind of German trains. There's always the desk light, but here I think there isn't no desk light. But it's okay, it doesn't matter. This is cool, this is kind of a fan, and it actually has a sound that it works. That is pretty nice. Obviously it doesn't really have any functionality because, yeah, obviously, but still cool that you can operate it. Bourneville is up next. And we have a yellow signal coming up. And it's blinking. I do not know what UK signals really mean, so I don't know what a blinking two yellow signals mean. But I do think it's like one yellow signal means that the next one is red. Two yellow signals means that the next is one yellow signal. So I think that, oh, this is nice. The purple is nice. It's very distinctive. That's the right word. And I broke too early again. Sometimes I feel like this unit brakes so much, and then sometimes I feel like the brakes are very bad. But usually I brake too early, and then I forget to brake, and then I overrun, you know. I brake much, and then I just slowly approach the station, and then I forget to brake the final bit, you know. If you understand, you understand. Actually, we have these windows open. Hopefully it doesn't rain inside. It doesn't, but still for the realism I'm going to close those. We can explore one or two of these buttons, you know. Auxiliary on, off, coach lighting off, on. Why they have an on and off button? Why they don't just have a switch that you can put into on and off position? But I don't know, because on this one they have it again, like here is the region and then you can close off and why don't they do that on all of these switches? They could save a bit of buttons and material, but I don't know. No, ask me. Taillights, headlights, what else is here in this cab? Pan up, reset, pan down, yeah, pantograph it is. Because this is actually isn't third rail, this is actually a pantograph. Kings Norton and then Northfield, Longbridge, Bromsgrove. Not many stations left. How many were there? 1, 2, 3, 4? Okay. I think Kings Norton. Yeah, it's this station, yeah. Yeah. The yellow signal is still blinking. What does it mean? Now it's only one blinking. What's the next one then? Is it blinking? It doesn't look like it. Or is that even a signal? No, it's not. Probably can't even see the signal. 300 meters. Oh yeah, I saw that one. That's not the signal. Oh yeah, I gotta brake. Oh no. I gotta brake even more. Yeah, here's the yellow. That's not blinking now. Now it's a green. What? I don't even know what that was about. Let's actually put that onto slow so it's not intermittent and it's actually all the time on. Then continue exploring all of these buttons, you know. Hazard lights, pretty cool that they have that on the UK trains. We're actually very early. Why are we so early? How are we 3 minutes early? Is there supposed to be a train coming in before us? But probably not because... Oh, now it's actually started. The lightning have started. And it's a thunderstorm now. But why are we 3 minutes early? Oh, but I guess so. Do I want to go out? Maybe I don't. Maybe just let's explore this interior. Let's sit in the seat and be a passenger. Oh no, it's raining. They all have their umbrellas. Yes. Brr. The weather is not nice. This is wrong, by the way. This is not for Oaks. This is Kings Norton. That's actually cool how they have the slippery, you know, the please be careful because the surface might be a slippery announcement when it have started raining. It's pretty cool how it can actually change. The next station is Northfield, is it? It actually is. So now it's right. It's right about the next station, but when it says which station we are at now, it's wrong. Pretty weird. Maybe I should do something with the whatever it's called, this unit in here. This one. This unit right here. I probably should do something with it. Confirm deregister. Deregistering? What does that do then? It doesn't turn off that. Like, what does it do? Is it right about this? 2. Welcome aboard the service 2. What? Bromsgrove. Yeah, it's right about that. That's actually completely correct. Here's this one as well. Door release handle. You can open the door with that one as well. Then there's this button, and then you can just in the simulator just press on it. But in real life they probably use this one, and then in the emergency they use that one. Then here's the traction cutoff out switch. With this, I turn off the motors in the first car, which we are in right now. Which means we will not have as much power. What does it? No, we don't. Earth fault, local fault, and traction fault, yes. Brake but why are these behind me? It doesn't make no sense why the fault indication panel is behind the driver. Shouldn't it be here so the driver can see if there's any fault with the train? Like if there's a fault with the brakes, he could actually watch it from here. Oh, there's a fault. Because I don't think he's looking behind himself to see. I don't know. I didn't design it. Really didn't design it. .6 kilometers to Northfield. Should be in there in 1 minute and 40 seconds. And a yellow signal coming up. I saw some people reporting on the forums that it's hard to see the difference between yellow and red signals on this route, but I do not have an issue. Like I saw that pretty easily that it's a yellow. I don't know what that was about. Let's be honest. Oh yeah, actually 600 meters. We are approaching these stations very quickly. Sometimes I really forget about that they are like we are arriving at these stations so quickly. Like sometimes I just overrun at full speed and I just notice, oh, we should be stopping. I completely forget about it. Maybe I should just be a better driver. .30 meters still we should stop. We will overrun a bit, but actually not too bad. Because when you look at it, no, this is the fence, so we could have probably driven all the way up to here, but the stop sign is here, so we overran that a bit, but didn't overrun the platform. That's the most important thing, so that passengers can actually board the train. Can I press the button from here? Yes. Even though I don't see the button, but I can still press it. Half a minute till departure. Close those up. I think you can, it's legal to close the doors 30 seconds before departure. I saw it somewhere in the UK when I was there. There was like a sticker somewhere that it said that the driver can close the doors 30 seconds earlier to the departure. A red signal. Move up to the signal, yeah. Okay. Longbridge. Is Longbridge? Yeah, Longbridge is the station. No, it's not actually. Yeah, okay. I thought, yeah, that's what I thought as well. Because I thought Longbridge was this station that, where the trains branch off, one going to Redditch and then going to Bromsgrove. I think the Redditch line is nicer than the Bromsgrove. This is single track a bit, a great section of it, which is pretty neat, It's pretty cozy to drive between, the trees. Feels like we are out on the countryside. But yeah, that's what I thought as well. Now I actually started wondering what the station is which comes after Longbridge. And I haven't had this route for a long time, so I'm like, I can't name these stations out of my head. But is it Barnt Green? I think it's Barnt Green. The station's coming after the station that comes after Longbridge, where the lines branch off. Oh well. This is bad. Okay, good. I was very close to overrunning that signal, but good thing it's changed to green. Okay, but I wouldn't even have overrun. How much did I get from that stop? 484. Yeah, that's okay, but I was very close to driving to a red signal, but this is 2 meters from it. Is that 2 meters like in width? I thought it was like in length. Yeah, I don't know. How I feel that one with flowers? I don't think I have, but I don't have time for it right now either. So I'm going to close these doors because I don't want to run over the tracks. That's very dangerous and you shouldn't do it in real life either. So the next stop will be Barnt Green, but we won't stop at Barnt Green. Yeah, we're going all the way to Bromsgrove. 10 kilometers. No, it's actually a long, distance to the next stop. It's not a, short distance. Actually, quite a bit of driving to be done now and not stop at a station like in a minute. 10 minutes almost till we should be there. Well, not really. 8.5. Is the rain ending or stopping? Kind of looks like it because the sky is, the color is coming back. If you can say it like that, it's not as grey no more. Yeah, the rain is ending, Now it's, this orange type of color is, the type. It's the color of sunset. So, yeah, you can see that rain is ending. You can actually put this wipers to intermittent one now. Yeah. It really ended. Now we can actually get up to some speed as well, We don't have to be stopping. What is the maximum speed of one of these? 90 miles per hour, which is in kilometers. I don't know. 90. Yeah, that's the limit. What could that be? Is it 160 kilometers an hour? No, it's not 160, it's 144. I googled it, 144.841. Yeah, okay, makes sense. As you can see on the HUD in the bottom right hand corner as well, the red dot is a bit after 140, which is probably at 144. Now we are actually driving. This is nice. Is this Barnt Green station that we are approaching? I think it is, yeah. That's going to Redditch. This is going straight to Bromsgrove. Why is this service not stopping over there? Why is it like just driving through? Actually, we gotta slow down to 121 pretty soon. But we can do it. No problem at all. Perfect. And then we can speed up again to 129. Okay. And now here's this incline. I don't remember what it's called, but it's like the steepest incline in Britain, in the UK. I think it is. Yeah, now we're instantly speeding. Now we're speeding again. Oh my goodness. I'm actually trying to Google what it's called, the incline over here. It's called something. And I don't remember what it's called now. But it's very steep, as you can see on the HUD it's up display. No, it's 2.7%, which is, I don't know if that is, no, it's 3.1, 2.9, 2.3, now it's getting flatter again. No, it's actually not. But it's even steeper than Toronto ramp, Dresden to Chemnitz and train somewhere also. And oh yeah, I forgot to slow down now. I was too focused on looking at the incline and the gradient. This is Bromsgrove. By the way, our terminus for today. Are we stopping in time? Not really. Let's just activate the emergency brakes to get this train stopped. Somewhat in time. Let's activate that, put this into off. Maybe we can operate this, yeah. The lights to off and the tail lights to on. We can probably remove this as well. We drove 37 kilometers from Four Oaks to Bromsgrove. We walked 1.4 kilometers, really? It took us an hour. You can pretty well see that there wasn't any stops after, what was it called? Longbridge, all the way to Bromsgrove. It's pretty interesting how we drove such a long distance in so little time compared to all of these other stops, where we drove the same amount of distance in a much longer time. But that's because we stopped at so many stations. Let's return to free roam. When is this train departing back towards, is it Four Oaks this one's going to? Oh my, this is, oh yeah. No, wait. It's a second. Oh, it's actually going to Litchfield Trent Valley, so it's going all the way up the line. It's in 7 minutes. I don't know, should I drive this train back? Or should I just take another route? I actually don't know. Why are the wipers still on? Let's close that or turn it off. We don't need to close the doors. I think that's off now. Like, for the most part I can leave that cab like it is and then go to the other end of the train. Like, should I drive this back? I don't know. Let's actually keep the brakes on. But, because to be honest, it's very beautiful out here. Like, the sun is setting and it's raining a bit. But at the same time, I could also just play on another route because yeah, let's play on another route. I made my decision. Quit the main menu. Is it black? Okay, that's not black. Which routes I go on? Should I continue with the, UK team, or should I go on like German stuff? Nahverkehr Dresden maybe? Should I go on Nahverkehr Dresden? Or should I go on like something like London Commuter? Or Bakerloo line even? Bakerloo line could be nice. So these are high speed as well. Is there any scenarios you could do? Not really. I really wouldn't want to drive that. Maybe the Bakerloo. Does the Bakerloo line have any scenarios? Traveling the tube. In control of a southbound service to Elephant and Castle, probably from Queen's Park. Yeah. A complete northbound service? No, I'm not driving that. That takes too long. A round haul from Harrand Wellstone. Okay, so it's going from Queen's Park to Harrand Wellstone and back again. At least that's what I understand. Take charge of and prepare a northbound service from London Road Depot. Let's actually do this one. So I think it's going from... Actually, where is it going from? It's probably going from London Road Depot into the tunnel, and then it's from... I think is Lambeth North the first station you arrive at? No, it's maybe not. Is it Waterloo? I'm actually not sure, but we'll see. Let's try this one. Zone 1. I guess that's the travel zones in London. You can hear the church. Welcome to London Road Depot. This is a northbound service which will travel to and terminate at Queen's Park. Yes, that's what I thought. What will it say next? So the traction brake control to off and release. It's this one. To off and release. And then press that. Yes. Traction brake control to shunt. In which direction is that? Okay. Stop at location depot exit, so it's over there at the red signal, I guess. Yeah. Oh. It's very... The speed limit is low through here, so let's not drive all that quickly. It's morning here in London. That's the Shard over there. This is an old route for the game, so it doesn't look the best, graphically. But it's okay. Here somewhere we should stop. Wait, okay, wait. Did they actually tell us to put all of these on? Or did it do it automatically? Are they on now? Yes, they are. And did they put this one on? No. Wait, does it not tell me to do this then? Okay, but let's go. A green signal. Then go into the tunnels, which are over here. I'm not speeding. A red light. Denied. Why did it break again? I hate driving at these low speeds. It's sometimes so hard to, manage. 1 minute you go too quickly and 1 minute you are standing still, But now we're going into the tunnel. Which, yeah, it's Waterloo, it's the first station. No, it's breaking again. Yeah, because, yeah, okay, this is Lambeth North, we are coming into the line, the main line, like just after Lambeth North. This is then Elephant and Castle, which is the terminus of the, southbound terminus of the Bakerloo line. Let's drive slowly into here. I love how the whistle on the low setting sounds. Love it. Absolutely love it. But I don't love how we gotta drive this slowly through here. Did it change? Actually, it will change pretty soon. Let's go. No route available, so we gotta stop there and then it will become green, I would guess. Now I'm speeding again. Like when I'm in the tunnel I have such a bad understanding of how far away this light is. And sometimes I think it's like far away, but then it just appears right next to the train when it like comes close. But now it's very soon, so. Let's close or stop this right here. Wait again. Is there a train we need to wait for? No. Oh no, I don't want to hear that beeping sound. Waterloo is next. In 10 seconds? Yeah, I ain't being in 10 seconds at Waterloo. It's over half a kilometers away. Yeah, this is not going well so far. I'm speeding, I'm late. Hopefully we can actually catch up with the, delay. Because it will be annoying if you are this late all journey. It doesn't really look like we will be able to catch up that well. There's another train. Yeah, oh yeah, now I understand why it's so bright. The cab light is on. Where do you change the cab lights in this thing? Is it back here, isn't it? Yes, it's there. Right. No, we don't. No. Off. That's what I want to see. That's better. We can drive 40. Then soon 48. But we arrive at Waterloo at the same time we should be arriving at Embankment. Ain't really good. And now I'm speeding. This is going so poorly. Brake max. Stop. Yeah, we gotta be fast with the stop. We are a minute and a half late. A bit over as well, so not good, not looking good. Close the doors. Put that into off and release. And then just depart. But we should be at the embankment in 5 seconds. We are going to be there in 5 seconds, I'm telling you right now. Oh yeah, we should break down into embankment. Open up doors a minute late, so we have I think we have closed the gap, I guess, on the delay, but we are still behind. But if we continue like this, we should actually be able to catch up. Yeah, now we will have caught up with it already, because it's half a minute and only 350 meters. At least almost caught up with it. Not completely, but almost. Here we are, Charing Cross. I think this is at Trafalgar Square. I've been there, so not at the station, but at Trafalgar Square. I believe Charing Cross is the station. You gotta exit the Bakerloo if you want to go to Trafalgar Square. We have caught up with it. Piccadilly Circus is next. Yes, this is then Trafalgar Square, because you know this goes along the road, and I'll walk from Trafalgar Square over here, and then I walked over here, and then Piccadilly Circus. Let's close the doors. Oh, not the beep. I hate the beep. I gotta admit it, I hate the beep. I'm not a fan. Not a fan at all. A minute till we should be at Piccadilly Circus. We should be able to do that. Going uphill right here. I know it's uphill. I remember I walked on the road. It's not steep, but it's still uphill. It's definitely not flat. I have so many great memories from there. I like being in London and in the UK overall, so that's nice. I could travel there again. I wouldn't have any complaints if I would. This is an interesting station. I can't really show it to you, but... or maybe I can. I can't, because... wait. Wait. Or... yeah, I actually can, you know, you can see... if you are on the stage platform right there, you can actually see to that platform. Which I'm not sure if it's the only place you can do that on the whole London Underground. On the underground sections, but... I'm not sure about that, but still it's pretty cool. That's the camera I was looking for, I think. This is the standard one. Is it? Yes, it is. Yes, yes, yes. Does anyone follow football in the chat? I do. Bayern Munich won the Bundesliga today. It was a very intense game. If Dortmund would have won that game, they played Mainz, they would have won the Bundesliga, and then I think Bayern won it on goal difference. It was very interesting and intensive, you know, both games. Although Dortmund kind of bottled, didn't they? Like they, at home, with the yellow wall and everything, losing to Mainz 2-0. I don't follow the Bundesliga that much, but I know Mainz ain't best team. No. What are they in the table? 10th? Somewhere around there. They're like the They are like the Brentford of the Bundesliga. Yeah, Mainz finished 9th. Yeah. But it overall was a very interesting day in the Bundesliga, the final day. Many results of obviously all the teams playing at the same time. And it was very interesting. Now we are late again for some reason. I should probably drive and not look at the Bundesliga table, but Oxford Circus is my favorite station on the Bakerloo line, if anyone's wondering. I like the design of it. I think it's very clean, considering it's quite old, It has just black, yellow, and then the white tiles with this white in the roof as well. It's not some kind of weird colors on the tiles. It's just simple, and I like it. It's much better than some of these other stations we can compare it to soon when we, for example, Regent's Park, which is the next station. I'm not sure about how it looks. I can't remember from the back of my head, but I know it's not as nice as Oxford Circus. But yeah, back to the football, Bundesliga. After all, it's a bit of a farmer's league, to be honest. If Bayern won it, was it the 11th time in a row? I think it is the 11th time in a row they won it, so this is the closest Dortmund have gotten in a long time. And in some ways it's kind of sad, that Bayern won it in the end, because it would have been nice with another winner. And I saw pictures obviously of the Dortmund players, and they were sad. And it's very nice, obviously, for the league as well, that the title race comes to the last day of the whole league. It's decided complete on the last day, and anything could happen. Like in a minute, everything could change. 1 minute Dortmund were leading, but then Musiala scored for Bayern, and then Bayern were leading again. But Dortmund would have just needed to win today, and they would have been champions. And I think they should have won against Mainz at the Signal Iduna Park. Now we are a minute late. Look at this station. It's not as beautiful as Oxford Circus. Or maybe not as beautiful. Maybe Oxford Circus isn't beautiful, but it's still much nicer than this. But of course, someone maybe liked this kind of stations. Someone maybe likes these styles, the colors or something like that, but I do not. And so I think Oxford Circus is nicer. Wait, now I closed those maybe too early. No, I didn't. That's good. Alright, I'm back. I'm back again. Next station is Baker Street, which is the original name of or not the original name, the original station of the Bakerloo line. Or I think, like, when it opened, it went from Baker Street to Waterloo, and from there the name came Bakerloo. A bit of the name from Baker Street, and then a bit of the name from Waterloo. Then they combined, the names, and then it became Bakerloo. But obviously now has been extended and expanded all the way up to Heron Wellstone, and also down to Elephant and Castle. And Baker Street is pretty known name, I think. Street as well. There's a song as well. I know the song from GTA. We're still late. At one point we were almost ahead of schedule. I'm not actually sure if we were, but almost. And now we aren't. What? We should be in 10 seconds at Marylebone. Ain't no way we're going to be in 10 seconds over there. There's some kind of track going over there. Branching off. I don't actually know. Why is it branching off here? If anyone knows, maybe that's some kind of old tracks going somewhere. Because when the Bakerloo originally opened, it was completely different than it is today, so... Probably the whole of London was completely different, you know. So... There you can also see into the station. But you can't see it from the platforms themselves. No smoking. You can't smoke on the station. This includes e-cigarettes. I know they always announce it on the stations. We are a minute late now. Oh my god. How we are... Like, what? What is this? What is this? Oh, contact signaler. I didn't know you can press that. Let's close the doors again. A minute late. How did we manage that then? Okay, now we have 45 seconds again to get to Edgewood Road. In this scenario, because it's in every scenario they have a custom-made timetable, you know. In this scenario, the timetable is weird. Sometimes you are ahead of schedule, sometimes you're late, and like it's not very consistent. It feels like they had just put random numbers when you should be at the stations. Because some are just impossible to manage in 15 seconds driving 700 kilometers, 700 meters. That amount of time is not very manageable. In a 1972 stock. Obviously it's manageable in a high-speed train, but in a tube stock it's never manageable. But now we're just 10 seconds late. Oh, it's weird. Really is. Oh, my eyes are tired now. I should probably stand up and take a bit of a stretch. Maybe go outside for a moment. Maybe grab something to eat. I went to water as well. I should probably take a bit of water to drink. Next stop is Paddington. Oh yeah, we gotta slow down because it's a very steep turn, isn't it? Just like that. And tomorrow is the final day of the Premier League as well. The 38th game. When do the games start? Is it 2:30 UK time? 14:30. Or I don't know, I'm actually not sure. But yeah, then we will know who will get relegated. Is it... No, we already know it's Southampton, but who will go down with them? Will Everton go, Leicester, or Leeds? Isn't that the 3 contenders? Or not, I don't know if they're contenders, because to be honest it's not a very nice achievement to go down, but still, you know. But yeah, we will get to know that tomorrow. I don't like any of those clubs, so I don't have any hopes of any of them really staying up You know, actually I could check what's the score in the Champions League playoff final right now at Wembley, because that decides who's going to be promoted. Actually, wait, is it? Where is it? It's 1-1 at the 80th minute. Luton have had the better, XG, expected goals, at 1.13, with Coventry at 0.6. But it doesn't matter how much XG you have. The thing that matters is how many goals you score. So actually, I could put a favorite mark on that, so I know what's happening in the game. But really, I don't have any in that game either. I don't really have any favorite who I want to win. Like, I would have wanted Middlesbrough in the Premier League, but they didn't get the Premier League, so can't do nothing about that. But I would have wanted to see Middlesbrough with Carrick as manager, because it will be interesting to see Burnley in the Premier League as well with Company as manager. Yeah, because they both kind of play a bit of interesting football, actually, not some kind of Sean Dyche football. And I am a Man Utd fan, so I obviously like Carrick as a player, and he was a manager last season as well for like 3 games. After Ole got sacked and then before Rangnick came in, he was the manager and he did quite well. I think he was manager... Was he manager when Man United played Arsenal at home in the 3-2 win? With Ronaldo scoring that penalty straight down the middle. And then as well, the game in the blue kit against... Was it Villarreal? Away game? In the third kit, the blue with the yellow team viewer and everything like that. And then there was also another game when he was manager, but I don't remember. But yeah, he did quite well. He didn't lose a game, but I don't remember now. Which are the games? Remaining games he was manager. Let's break Maida Valle. We are late again. Yeah, the timetable is so weird. We are late again. I don't even understand. Let's be honest. Let's be honest. Close the doors. Kilburn Park. Yeah, that's the last station before we go overground to then terminate at Queen's Park. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness, my dog is barking. It's very annoying, I hate it. Absolutely hate it. Not the dog, but the barking. Let's open up the right doors. We did overrun a bit, you know, the stop, but not too bad. Close that up. 45 seconds late. I'm getting annoyed by how inconsistent this timetable is. Now we are coming out of the tunnel. You can see the light and the sky. Actually, we gotta slow down as well. Sunrise, I think. Is it sunrise? Kinda is the time for sunrise, but because it's like early in the morning, 6:30. Here you can see Queen's Park Station. Here I have been in real life. I went on the overground from, was it Euston to Willesden Junction? And that one stopped over here. I saw the tube trains. I've never been on the Bakerloo line, like actually. But I've been on the District, maybe the Circle, and Piccadilly as well. City Line. Is it City Line? What is it called? Is it City Line? No, I'm actually not sure. I've not been on the Elizabeth line either. I would have wanted to go on that, but because of the, like, it's very modern. Very nice compared to all of these lines. Will we actually be driving into the, like, depot? I don't know. Actually, I don't know. It doesn't say on the, you know, on the timetable, so probably not. I guess this should be it. Did we get a gold? Please. Yes, we got a goal even though we were late for many of these stations. That's very good. We were late, but overall the stopping was quite decent, you know. Some I overran a bit, 4 meters, 2 meters, 0.81. Yeah, it's pretty 5.95 on that one, but still pretty well driven from me, I think. Main menu, obviously. We ain't replaying that. It was decent, but I'm not playing that again. I'm probably never playing that again, to be fair, because it was decent. Nothing really special, to be fair. Which route should I go on now? Next up. Which should be next up? Now I've driven 2 routes in the UK. Should I go on the LGV? I haven't been on the LGV in like months. Since I got the PS5, I haven't driven one single service on the LGV. But that's because the scenery on the LGV is actually awful. Like the high-speed scenery on there is absolutely horrendous. It's so bad compared to one of these newer routes, like the Southeastern high-speed Ashford, you know, section, or the Castle Würzburg. Like LGV is so bad compared to those, but of course it's like 2 years older than those. But it's still not very good. And then it's every service is just back and forward high-speed run. Some stopping at Aix-en-Provence, I think it is, because it goes from Marseille to Avignon via Aix-en-Provence. Some stopping at Aix-en-Provence and some don't. Do I actually have a livery for the TGV duplex? I have Tallis and the Atlantic. What does that look like? Is there any nice service on here? The sunset is nice on this route though. The sunset is very nice. Like, TGV as far as Avignon. This is stopping at Aix-en-Provence. That's no, but that's kind of late maybe. I'm not sure. In June. We can look at it. Or is it too late? It's like dark. It's kinda too dark, I think. You ain't really seeing much. Here we are in Marseille. The train right here. We can actually just press open these doors. With the screens. I don't even know if that's displaying anything, but maybe it isn't too dark. Maybe we could operate this. The only issue is though I do not really remember how to operate it. Oh yeah, there's the master switch. Yeah, I now remember. Circuit breaker. No wait, it's the... Wait, what is it? Is it our DC right now? Yeah, and then we're changing to LGV at that power changeover. Yeah, I remember this. To normal. And then we want this on. And then when the green thing... Actually it does say something, but that's French, so I don't know. And then you rearm it, and now it's actually on. It does say unlock doors, but that's because I unlocked only just that one. Not one. What? Corridor? No, we don't want that. We want these lights on though, so they kind of lit up the panels right there. And then as well the gauge lights, yes. Tail lights on? Tail lights on? Or is it on the back of the train? Probably is. And those are on. Actually close the one door we opened. Actually we could maybe activate the corridor lights, even though it doesn't really matter. So probably just going to close that. What is it beeping? And then yeah, then driving mode to selected speed. Put that to 30 kilometers an hour. Is there climate control? I do not care about that. And then desk light, no. Does the light turn green? It does. So let's put the power on. Actually headlight brightness to normal or reduced. Probably normal. Now there's, oh yeah, you gotta release the brakes on this one. Yes. Took some time to remember this because, to be honest, I haven't been driving this for like 6 months. I think it's 6 months since I got the PS5, so... Yeah. 7 kilometers to power change. Why is it so accelerating so slowly? Have I forgotten to release something? Feels like there's some kind of brake on all the time. But I did release them, didn't I? Neutral, so it should be okay. And train brake, running, release. But it is fully released, so it doesn't matter. And then, yeah, and the emergency brake isn't activated, so... It is like it should be, but yeah. Watch the train depart. Marseille, St. Charles. Looks nice. I like the fact that it's a double-decker. A very long train as well. You can, yeah, and then the second train is of the newer LGV coloring livery. But this looks nice. This livery is nice. Who made it? I don't know, but shout out to the guy that made it. It looks very good. And overall, this is a pretty nice looking train. I like it. And it's quite old, but it still looks quite modern. It is, you know, but it does have power. The power cars are actually power cars. It's not like the newer ICEs that the whole train, every carriage has its own power, like engines, motors. This one just has the power cars, and then the carriage in between are just carriages. Because it's older. Kind of the same as the ICE 1, I think. Doesn't the ICE 1 have the same kind of system? I think it does. this is blinking. How did I get that to stop? Yeah, like that. I do remember now driving of this train. Is there anything to do now? No. We could speed up to 60. But I do feel this is an older route. I really do. Everything just looks older. Because that's kind of how Trains in World does work. Like every route is made, and then they make it as good as they can right then. But then the older routes are made. Like if a route is made in 2017, in 2023 you can still play on it, but you will notice it's not made that year. And they can't just update then every route to the same. Like they gotta manually update the route, so it's a pretty complicated process. They've made it in a pretty complicated way. Like they can't just press a button and this will look like a brand new Trains in World route. It will look like, you will notice it's older, but it doesn't always matter, but sometimes you do. I think, for example, the newer lighting they have on the newer routes, the Trains in World 3 routes that actually released with Trains in World 3 or after Trains in World 3 was released. They have the nicer lighting with the eye adaptation effects and things like that. It kind of looks more like Unreal Engine 5, even though it isn't. But yeah, and I think that's a very nice. For example, the Birmingham Cross City, which we were driving on earlier today in the stream, the first service we drove down to Bromsgrove, was it? Yeah, Bromsgrove from Four Oaks, maybe. Yeah, that has the newer lighting, so you do notice a difference. I really think you do, and also in, for example, the night lighting, you do notice a difference. But yeah, and in some ways that's kind of annoying because every route looks different. So sometimes you just don't pick the actual route, based on the. Should we slow down here? I don't remember you needed to slow down here. What? Did you always have to do this? Didn't remember this at all. But what was I about to say? Yeah, that the route, every route isn't the same, even looks wise. And that's kinda annoying. Yeah, okay. So this service is changing tracks over here. And that's why we needed to slow down here. That makes sense then. I thought already, I didn't know you gotta slow down here. But yeah, with the trains, Trains World, TSW lighting. Now we can speed up again. Why? Why can't we do this then? But we will probably have to change the other track again, won't we? At some point I would guess we have to. I don't really know. Because now it just is 160, which means we can speed up. We don't have to slow down, but maybe it will change at some point. Now the full-time whistles have been blown in the playoff final. It's 1-1 still. It's heading to extra time, I guess. Yeah, it's extra time, it's not penalty straight away. But it's nice that it's pretty a tight game. That's good. At least by the looks of the score, it's not one-sided. Oh, now we're changing back. But now we're changing without needing to slow down, which is quite weird. But maybe the track was made like that. Maybe. Now we're actually approaching the power changeover location, which means we will brake, I think, a bit. Then we want to. Now I don't see anything. There's flight. I do want to, first of all, this to lower, and then when it's lowered, we can change it to LGV. Then we can put it to higher again, and then we can adjust it. Rearm it, and then it should be okay, shouldn't it? now we can change this to off again. And now we are in the tunnel for many kilometers. Then when we come out of it, we are almost at Aix-en-Provence. This tunnel is pretty much a hill, like it's going uphill pretty steeply as well, 2.5%. But even after Aix-en-Provence, we can speed up to 300 and also 320 kilometers an hour, which is the highest speed in trains in the world. So that's nice. Although the ICE 3 can go to 330, but it doesn't do it on a route. I think. No, it doesn't. Because Kassel-Würzburg is 280. I actually don't think the ICE 3 goes to 280 on Kassel-Würzburg. It's only the ICE 1s that go to 280. I think the ICE on Kassel-Würzburg goes to 250 and its limits. Because it's got something to do with the brakes and the weight of the train or something like that. I remember Matt saying that in one of the streams they had when it released back in September. Yeah, Trains in World released September the 6th, 2022. I think. 2 minutes. The Aix-en-Provence. We ain't going to be there though. We ain't driving 6 kilometers in 2 minutes. Because then we also have to slow down and everything, so. Otherwise 6 kilometers in 2 minutes isn't that bad, because if you can drive 300 kilometers an hour, but when you have to brake, so you can't really drive all that quickly. And now you can already see it starting to want us to slow down because it's blinking at 160. And when it's blinking, it means the next one will be lower than 160. Like when the next one of those signs coming up there, like the triangle, the blue with the yellow. I can say when I see it. I actually don't know in what distance when it does come. No, I really don't see it. But when it is there, now we actually there. Yeah, now it's like when that came, then we gotta drive to 100. But we're going uphill, which means we can brake easier. That's nice. But yeah, the sun is setting. But you do notice right now as well that this is an older route. The graphics and the lighting doesn't really look as good as the newer Trains in World route, if I'm completely honest. It really doesn't. And then as well in the night lighting you see that it's not anywhere near as dark. But then there are also in the older routes, Trains in World 2 routes, that have better night lighting, like the Dresden routes, the Taranto ramp and then the Nahverkehr Dresden. They both have very nice night lighting. And they both have pretty nice lighting overall. And then the Brighton main line that released after them. And then you would assume it would have better, but it doesn't have better, which is, it's complicated. You just gotta investigate before buying, look at all the routes and just look into them and check that, does this route look good? Does it have good reviews? Does it have good lighting? Good selection of service variety? Many things you gotta look at. We're a bit late arriving into Aix-en-Provence. We should have been there 39 seconds ago. We're still 700 meters off, but not too bad. And then the line itself, we can go 320 kilometers an hour, which means we probably will be on time at the next stop, which will be Avignon. This is a nice station. I do like this station. My favorite station on this route, although there's only 3 stations to choose from, so it's not very hard to be the favorite, but when the other one is like Avignon. I don't really like Avignon, although I think Avignon is the station they used in the Mr. Bean, the one that they went to the south, like the French south coast, the beaches and stuff. I think they were at Avignon filming one of the scenes. When they like missed the trains and they bought tickets on the station, the boy asked for money or something. I don't remember, but something like that it was. Actually, we gotta have the brakes activated so we don't fall. We can actually check the station out. There's this train. Then there's the like pass-through tracks that don't have the platforms on us at all. I haven't filled this route map because I haven't played this route on the PS5 at all. But the train looks nice. And here's the newer SNCS F livery. The colors of the doors is pretty nice. I do like it. We have the older one, the Atlantic livery. But it's not official, so you do know this with the badge, for example. This is the official badge. This is one that's made by someone in the game. And then I downloaded the livery from the Creators Club. But it looks pretty nice overall, the livery. I don't know what it actually looks like in real life because I've never been on LG, like TGV, LGV. So yeah. Now we should get our green light. Yes, we do. Now we can depart. Let's actually watch the departure from here, maybe. From here. Somewhere here. Accent promos. Here's the sign, so we can watch it from here. Watch the train depart. Let's run quickly out of here. Then put this up all the way to 300. I think it's 300 still, but at some point it will become 320. Which is very, very fast. And it's a one-off experience, isn't it? Like driving 320 kilometers an hour in a train. Like in this game. It's the only route you can do it on, but it's kind of the only feature of this route. And it's not worth buying for 30 euros. Which the DLC costs. Ain't worth 30 euros. I bought it on a sale. And this week actually I think it's for free you can get it. Like 1 week maybe, 7 days I think it's free. Or is it 2 weeks it's free, but you can get it for free this week and maybe the next week as well. Check it on the Train Sim World or Train Simulator IG, I think they put a post up. But yeah, you can get it for free and I recommend, obviously I recommend it at that price. Or a price of 0 euros. Because it's still a nice experience driving 300 kilometers an hour. But the scenery is pretty bad. The textures is, like the texturizing is pretty bad. The train model itself, like the train itself looks pretty good. But other than that, the lighting is pretty bad, like compared to many newer routes. But yeah, the high speed is very nice. And now like we're going downhill and just speeding up. This is so awesome. Just look at this. It's very steep. This is going, now it's not just going down. Look at this. Now we're going up again. Like this is pretty nice. It's looking good. Very nice. But this is the kind of thing with it. You experience it once and then you're maybe a bit bored of it because, yeah, as I said, the scenery is bad. But now I actually think it's pretty fun to drive on it because I haven't driven on it in such a long time. But it's not a route you just jump on every day and drive a couple of services on, like I have done with the Birmingham Cross City for the last couple of days, because it's not really as fun as the Birmingham Cross City, I think. Still pretty cool. And a good sale. It's worth it, but at higher prices, not worth it at all. And this is pretty awesome. Driving at this speed. Really don't have any idea of my speed right now, but it's also quite nice, like the line says, how it goes so, like it's so, there's steep gradients on it, but, and then combined with the high speeds, you know, with a very, you can see on the back of the train, almost, you know, now you can't see no more, but we're going up, and then it goes down again. Looks nice, not bad. Into the sunset. Now we're probably speeding soon because of the downhill and the brakes on the 60. But let's go inside again. Let's actually use a bit of the brakes. Soon we should approach the 320 zone, if I remember correctly. And this is also before Kassel-Würzburg was released and the extended Southeastern High Speed was released, and the Cajon Pass in the US. I don't own that one, and that's with the US freight route. All of the Train Symbol 3 routes that released with the game. This was, I think, the longest route in the game, but now when those released, this isn't the longest. But talking about like the length, it's a very long route. I think it's 93 kilometers, not an hour, but 93 kilometers long. But you drive it in like half an hour because of obviously of the very high speeds. Like a 90-kilometer route, like when comparing today when we drove on the Birmingham Cross City, we drove I think 37 kilometers in an hour, and here we drive 90 kilometers in half an hour. Like you do travel a far distance. Oh yeah, now we're actually approaching the 320 zone. Let's actually accelerate up to 320. Have I actually met or seen another train? Oh, you can actually see the distance, like the rendering doesn't really look amazing. But not too bad. This is nice though. The smooth frame rates on the PS5 combined with the high speeds, it does look pretty cool. But at the same time, because of the fact that it's an older route, it does have better frame rates than many of the newer routes. So I guess in some ways it's good, because this does run at a pretty steady 60 FPS, I think. I don't see a lot of like stuttering and frame rot, like you can see with some routes. It does load pretty nicely, like in and out. I'm just doing this, it doesn't start lagging or anything. This is pretty nice, with the like vineyards maybe. This over here, the scenery actually doesn't look too bad, but there's that one point on the route which looks so bad that it's like, I don't even want to drive past there, but now we actually got a brake. And the brakes are so bad. But the brakes can't handle the gradients. You gotta brake manually. There are automatic brakes on the train, but they don't really. They just can't handle it. So I gotta just manually brake. It's gonna go flyby. Looks nice. Very quick. Now we're speeding again. It would be quite cool to travel on one of these days. Are these comfortable? I have no idea. Are they comfortable trains? Oh yeah, now the distance to Avignon is 35 kilometers. That's about the same as the whole of Birmingham cross city that we drove today. And we should be there in 10 minutes. Birmingham took an hour. So, you do see that we are driving pretty quickly. Let's put a bit more power. Oh my goodness, we are rendering. But this looks nice. It is a pretty awesome feeling though to drive at this speed, I must say. Just look at the distance to Avignon and follow it for a bit, and how fast it's like numbers go down. Now it's 28, and soon we have driven another kilometer. Then oh, there's another train. First train today. Is this the ugly section? Like, okay, here is equal to that. But look at this scenery. This looks so bad. What is this? But there's an even worse part coming up soon, I think. Oh, I gotta stretch a bit my back. Okay, this looks very bad as well. Very bad. This, like, but then this side again looks pretty decent. At least right back there, but maybe that's curious. Maybe it's just decent. But like on the right hand side right now it doesn't look good. But then there's this very bad part coming up. Here maybe? I don't know. It's coming up soon. There's highway next to us. There's our pantograph. Yeah, now it's coming up here. This is the section. This looks so bad. Like, look at on the left hand. This looks so bad. What is this? The textures on this as well. And the water, and this looks bad. I don't like this at all. Let's go back in. Oh, there was the loading screen. Because the train travels so far in such a short distance. Now again, look at the distance to Avignon. I was talking for about a minute, maybe 2, but now it's like already gone 10 kilometers. Look, imagine traveling 10 kilometers in like 2 minutes. That's pretty quick, if you ask me. We should start braking now. I know that beeping is the sound of... Let's start braking. There's a horn. How does the horn come from outside? Okay, I guess so. through the tunnel. Like that tunnel was almost 500 meters long. It felt like it was gone so quickly. This again. No, this is not 500. This is like 100 maybe. We should brake even more. Now the 300 zone. No, it starts. Yeah, 320 zone comes to an end. Over here somewhere. We're there. We should brake even more. Because we are driving so quickly, like we don't want to be driving through the station this speed. We ain't using, like, even using the emergency brake at this speed. Like it requires like 2 kilometers to brake now. We won't be braking this in a short distance. Like we have still 10 kilometers, well not almost, but like 7.5. But like what I was about to say was that we still have a lot of many kilometers, but it will go like you close your eyes for a minute and we will be at the station almost. Not really, but that was a bit too much maybe, but still, you get what I'm saying, or trying to say. Is there any trains over here? Nope. So nothing is in our way. Sometimes there's a red light coming up and then I just gotta use the emergency brakes. Just about come to a stop, but now we should have a clear way all the way into Avignon TGV platform 4 or 4. It's not platform 4 though, because there's only 2 platforms and then there's the like tracks going through, not stopping. You'll see soon. Now there's 3 kilometers to Avignon, but like Avignon is just on the other side of the tunnel. On this route, that my understanding of distance really like is affected, you know? I don't really find a word for that, but everything feels like it's in a different scale almost. Still needing to brake. Actually, we are late. We didn't make up for the time that we lost, even though we drove at full speed. Actually speeding for quite a bit of the journey, but we're still late. We should have already been there 7 seconds ago. 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, yeah. What is this track then? Yeah, that's weird. Where is this going? Nowhere. Yeah. Is there actually 4 tracks? Yeah, here is 4 tracks. Yeah, I forgot about this. Here there is these 2 on here. I thought this was like track 1. I had way too early. But yeah, this is. I thought this was 1, 2, 3, and 4, but actually there's this. This is probably 1, 2, 3, then 4. These are obviously not counted because why would they are just pass through tracks. There's the passenger information screens. Pretty nice. quite different compared to many of the other, like in the UK and in the in the Germany, in Germany, you know. Trains as well. These are quite different. This is the restaurant car because it doesn't have that section down there. Actually, we could go on a tour inside the train once we get to a standstill. Let's break this like this. If we could do it, yes. Open doors and then exit it. And we could go inside the train. It's a big train though. This is the downstairs. I think this is second class. No nice table seating though. Pretty big. The chairs look wide. Maybe they are wide in France. There's the toilet, the stairs going up here with a small window. And then you go to the other carriage upstairs. Oh, often it's like in between upstairs and downstairs. But here it's just upstairs. Here's the upper section. Here you can just sit, watch the scenery. Oh no, open up those. I actually want to get to the restaurant car. Will I have time or will it? Actually, it will probably. I will have time because it will. This will end when I press the button to lock the doors. This is in the restaurant car. Yeah, it's not open I think at the moment. This is it. Here's some kind of bar. You look outside. Looks nice. Blue, red, whatever that is. Don't know. Some kind of trash. Another trash. More of the bar seating. Much bar. There's the cafe where you buy stuff. Your drinks maybe are in here. I don't know. Here they fill it up, you know. They open these and then they can just fill all of their stuff in here. There's actually no more. They have a défibrillateur in French. Is this the first class? Yeah, this is the first class. Looks pretty nice. Although you do see that these seats are quite old. They look like they are from the 90s, to be honest. Like everything just looks, the material and the shape overall. Let's go downstairs again. Yeah, okay, yeah, the first class is with the pink or the red, and then the second class is with the normal class, economy class is with the green. Pretty nice detail difference. I think actually the interior color of the inside is different as well, like inside of the door. And then the wheels are like in between. This is pretty cool, like they are shared between. No. They are not like two wheels here and then two wheels there, like they are just shared in between. It's nice. I like this train. The model looks good. I like the power car with this on here as well. It's very long. Then here you can actually uncouple them. I'm not going to do that. Go in here. Go in here and close the doors. This is then the service. And you can open these up as well if you would like to do that. Objective complete. Did we get a gold? Did we get a gold? Yes, we did. Let's go to the main menu again. Should we still do one service today? Munich to Augsburg? No, maybe not Munich to Augsburg. Maybe Nahverkehr Dresden. So we would have a bit of German stuff. Or maybe even Schnellfahrstrecke Köln. No, not maybe. No, probably not Schnellfahrstrecke. Maybe Nahverkehr Dresden. Is there any nice, like, short scenario? Not really. The controller diverted RB Regional Bahn 31 service and traveled to Dresden via Radebel. Don't know what that is. Maybe just take a timetable service. Not with the 143. I like how the 143 looks, sounds. The interior is very cozy, but I absolutely hate to drive it. It's hard to drive. Let's take the Talent 2 from Nahverkehr Dresden, and then take a nice, like sunset, or not sunset, but should we take from Dresden? I want from Dresden to Grosenheim. Fine. Dresden, so like one of these, but I have driven that one already. Or it's just from Kosvik. No, but it would be cool driving from Dresden. Dresden, this one. Would this be nice? Bound for Hoyerswerda. Hoyerswerda. From Dresden to Grosenheim. Yeah. I think it's nice. In what should we take? September? August? September, yeah, that's like autumn. The trees are like orange, looks pretty nice on this route. It does have an autumn vibe. Let's get started with this one. Let's load in here. Takes some time to load. Now it's loaded in. Looks nice. I love this route. This route does have a special place in there. Oh no. It's pretty dark already out there. Like you can't see really the orange trees that I was talking about. But maybe it's okay. You can see the more of the night lighting on Nahverkehr Dresden. Open up the right doors. Train lights are going on. Cabin lights are actually reading lights. High beam. Nah. Marker lights are okay. Is everything okay? Handbrake release. PZB. I don't use any safety systems. Them that we can use later. Looks good, yeah. Then with the blind. Oh, there's a route map. This is Dresden, Hauptbahnhof. It's a very nice station. Oh, that's nice with the sunset. It's a nice station. It's also featured on the Tarrant ramp, but this is a newer Dresden. This is like 2020, 2019, whereas Tarrant ramp is like 2012? I think it's based on. There's a double-decker train. Looks like it's an RE50 going to Leipzig. I know this route like inside out. It's departing at 18:15, something like that. I have driven on Nahverkehr Dresden so many times. I bought this route for full price, 30 euros, and it has been worth it. It's an amazing route. I love it. Absolutely love it. Love the service variation. The branch lines going to Mason, and then obviously Grosenheim, where we are driving today. Love it. Love the night lighting. Love the overall just the look, graphics, the feel, the vibe you get when driving on here. It feels quite cozy, you know. This one looks nice. Just Dresden with the upper level on the left and the right, and then the big down level in the middle where we just departed out. And this is then the one that these are the tracks that go towards Tarrant and Chemnitz, which is on the Tarrant ramp. Going through here, through the Altstadt yard, then out. This is, what is it, Dresden Plauen? Something like that, Plauen. Then it goes down here, but we are going up to via Dresden Mitte, Neustadt, to the airport. Then whatever these are called, all these stations. Radabel Ost is this. And then to Kosvig, up to here. Then to Prestwitz, to Grosenheim. Fine. Please speed up it maybe. Then this is continuing towards Leipzig. Nünchritz. Some kind of power plant maybe that is. And then this is Riesa, and this is continuing on to Leipzig, which isn't in the game, but it's still about an hour from, a bit shorter, maybe 53 minutes from Riesa to Dresden. Still a nice journey. Really lovely. with the S-Bahn services on here and things like that. Absolutely love it. If you can get this route on a sale, it's an amazing route to get. Absolutely recommend it, 100%. But I do also recommend it at full price. Like, it's one of the routes that I actually recommend you can buy at full price as well. I think it's such a nice route. Everything is nice. Don't have any complaints, other than the fact that it does on older gen consoles and PCs with worse specs, lower specs. It does frame drop a bit around Dresden. It even does it on the PS5 a bit, but it's not too bad on the PS5. But on my old PS4, it had very bad frame drop, and you couldn't even have the ICE services on there because then it would crash. So like, it is sometimes struggling because there's very many services, but it's still nice. Once you get out of Dresden, it's okay even on older gen consoles. And there's so many different trains to drive here as well. Like, there's freight, different locomotives, 143, 146, 185, the one that we're driving now, the 442. What else is there? There's the 363, the blue one, and things like that. So it's nice, really nice. Luton have just scored, by the way, in the 117th minute, so just before extra times, the end of extra time. So it looks like Luton are going to be promoted to Premier League next season. Okay. Here we are, Dresden Mitt. Here we go. Exactly on time with the beautiful sun. Let's go. Sounds nice as well, this one. Now we're going over the river Elbe, and at night, and now as well, it will probably be a pretty beautiful sightseeing that, like Dresden, old town. No, it's okay. It's VAR check, handball, so it's still 1-1 in the Coventry Luton game. So it was a handball, no goal. Okay, this is the, like, that is nice. Look at that, like the old town over there, over the river. In the sunset, like, this looks nice. I love it. And this, the same river continues through here, and then it goes, you cross it over here again in Meissen. So it's like you follow the river all route long, but you don't see it all route long. And actually, maybe you actually cross it again in Riesa, because there's the bridge in Riesa. Like, this is a bridge, I think. This part here is the bridge. So then you cross it again. So it's pretty nice. This is a nice station as well, Dresden Neustadt. Actually, I think it's nicer than Dresden Hauptbahnhof itself. At least in the game. I think this is better modeled. Brake right here. Max brake. Open up the doors. We're on time. Look at the... oh, this is nice. I love it. Absolutely love it. And the station as well, this looks nice. The lighting in here looks pretty nice. Like the shadowing. Even though I think it's fake, actually I don't think it's shadowing. I think it's just textures that they use. They put on shadows. But they made it look like it's good. Made it look like it's good shadowing, but it actually is. Or here's another freight service. This locomotive, the black MRC one. Oh no, it's shown out, but there's the 143. Let's go close. But here's the freight. Is this stopping? Yeah, it looks like it's stopping. With the rail coaches, wagons, don't know, habines. They look nice as well. let us depart with this, the black MRCE 185. There's the 185 on Toronto ramp as well in the rail pool there, and there's the 143 S-Bahn coming from the airport, looks like. It's an S-Courier, so it's going from there. You know, it feels really busy, you know, the routes. Also, we were at Newstead for like a minute, and we already saw 3 trains plus our own train, so it's nice. Now we're going straight to Kosvik, I think. Yes, we're going straight to Kosvik, which is a pretty long distance, you know. That's not Kosvik. That's Kosvik right there. RE50 services stop at Radabelost as well. There, but we're not stopping there. We're going straight up to 160 kilometers an hour, then straight to Kosvik, which is where the S-Bahn S1 trains that are going on these tracks on the right hand side of us, then branch off to Meissen. And Meissen is an absolutely phenomenal place as well. It's beautiful. Really is. I should make a video on that. I actually made a short, I think. Yeah, one of my YouTube shorts is from Meissen. So, and yeah, it's the one where I asked, guess where. So I now said where it was, so you can go comment and guess the right place if you didn't know already. Here's some kind of housing here in Dresden. Some kind of church. Oh, this is nice. Leaving Dresden city behind and just cruising out to the countryside. Actually, it's kind nice with the make this black. Does that look nice? Yeah, looks pretty good. Another S-Bahn station for the S1 services. Now the extra time has ended in the Coventry-Luton game, so it's heading to penalties. It's heading to penalties. Who will get to the Premier League next season? Luton or Coventry? Luton were favourites this game, by the way, but they haven't won it yet. Actually, I can make this take away the LGV, so it's look nice. Oh yes, it's a vibe, this route. It really is a vibe. Love it. I would go as far as saying this is my favorite route of all time for trains abroad. This is my favorite route, actually. Out of like all my routes, as you saw already, I did show them off, or you saw them on the main screen. I'm choosing the service. Like I have the LGV, then Munich to Augsburg, then London commuter, Toronto ramp, Hauptstrecke Köln, Bakerloo line, Birmingham cross city, southeastern high speed. What else do I have? I don't actually know what else I have, but like, I think, are those all? Maybe they're all my routes. Could actually be that those are all my routes. Castle Würzburg as well. Yeah, and out of all of those, I think this is my favorite. Generally, I think it's so nice. Love it. But I do also have a very soft spot for this in my like heart. You know, I played this like a year ago. I played this very often. Every day I played this route. I enjoyed it so much, you know. Got so many hours of playing time out of it, and I didn't get bored of it, no matter what. I just played and played and played. So that's nice. Like, yeah. We should start slowing down to 1:30 though, because we are soon starting to approach Kosovo. But this train does have good brakes, so no problem for us. No, it's getting actually dark out here. I can barely see the trees. See the shadow of them. Actually 120 soon. Go on as well, I think. There's another train. S1 service with the 146.2. Heading east. Past Dresden Hauptbahnhof as well, but that's not in the game. Past Dresden Hauptbahnhof. They are going on the upper platforms over here, actually heading out here. Here's some kind of service that just is going there. But yeah, they are. Actually, it's getting very dark now. You can barely see the ground. A bit of lighting. Oh no, I should have broken already. I can do it, no problem. Here's a pretty big yard at Kosovo as well. Then some tracks also going down here, and then they're going here, and then they're coming out here. I think this is Dresden Fredrikstad, I think, somewhere around here. I know Dresden pretty well actually, even though I have never been there, but just because of this route. This route really made me study like whole of Dresden, like design, architecture, city planning, you know. Let's break down here. We are early, not too much early, but a bit. Slow ourselves down. Such an easy train to drive this. Talent too. Nice. Open up them doors. Yep. We could go outside and watch the departure. Oh, this is nice as well on this route. You can validate tickets over here. Nice, I love the beep. I love it. It's satisfying. For some reason the beep is satisfying. Should probably stop already. The next train from the platform is heading to Leipzig Hauptbahnhof, an RE50. That's the RE50 we saw at Dresden, by the way. The double-decker that was parked. And we are going to Weinböhla, Priestowitz, and then Grossenheim, and then we continue somewhere, but the route doesn't continue there, so yeah. Here we are at Kosovo, Dresden. Closing the doors. Nice, and then we could watch departure from maybe here, like this, and then depart. There it goes. And we have a double unit. Should have known that. Nice. Heading back into the cab. Now we should soon drive past the Mason branch. We're here. .120 now. Is Weinböhla? It's the first station, isn't it? Yeah, because then there's the other one as well. What is this? This is rounding. Is this some kind of factory yard thing? I think it is, but I could be wrong. What is this button? What is this fire? It ain't a fire extinguisher though. Some kind of fire thing this. Let's activate them, not or less of cruise control. Where's the Mason branch? Yeah, it's over here. There it is. can see it. There the S-Bahn services go to Meissen Friedrichstadt. Pronunciation was probably all wrong. All wrong. All right or all wrong? Or all left? 2 kilometers to Weinböla. Looking good, looking good. German. Beachten Sie, I don't know, Fahrzeugen, I don't know, can't speak German. Oh, this is nice on Nahverkehr Dresden as well, the reflections of these signs. You can see, the white signs from pretty far away. That's nice. That's not on every train small route. I think this is one of the best routes. Like overall, they actually spent some time on this. It feels like, oh, actually, I gotta slow down very much. No, it's okay. The passengers won't like it, but I do not care. Let's slow this down. Right here. Perfect. Was it perfect? Not really. Was it? Yes, it was 500 AP. Here we are. Oh no, what I'm pressing. Here we are. Is there a route map I could go and do? No, I have done that already. This is the route map. Dresden to Riesa with the Grosenheim branch. This was before they added in the Meissen branch. So this is a weirdly made route map. This is wrong. Because Nörsörnavik is on the Meissen branch going here. But they have added in it between Kosvik and Weinböla, even though it is like this is Kosvik, this is Weinböla, and then they have added in Nörsörnavik, which is this one. Like they have added in it like it would be here, even though it is on this branch. So it's weird. It's weird. Let's go back in here. I know there's a train coming. I see it. And I have driven this service so many times. I know there's a train coming. I just know it. And I know it. And I see it. Let's depart. He's a train. He's the same type of train that we are. He's a Talent 2-2. Talent 2-2. Oh, he has this kind of livery on this unit. The black livery, or the grey. With the red doors. Next stop is Priestavitz. There's a bit of a drive over there. This is what I like with the route as well. Oh yeah, and it also has the 2 lines. It has this high speed line as well for the ICEs and some freight services. And then it has the S-Bahn services going down here and over here, and then it has the regional services going here, some freight services going over here as well, like you can see there. This is a nice route. Please buy it. Nice sunset. Very nice. How are the penalties going between Luton and Coventry? Let me just check. They are doing the penalties. No one has missed yet. And yes. This is near the row. Like this. Don't know pronunciation, but we are in the darkness. Complete darkness, almost. The sky is still lit up, but everything else is just completely dark. No one has still missed. Both teams have scored 4 of 4 penalties. Oh, Michael Oliver is the referee. Alright. How is the XG looking? Yeah, it looks like it has been a pretty tight game. Both have just over 1 expected goal, so hopefully the best team wins. But obviously the best team on penalties, you know. Penalties don't always, you know, show who the best team is at playing football. I'm not watching the game, by the way. I'm just watching it from a score app. So yeah. But I can just see that Luton have scored 5 penalties, and the 5th penalty taker for Coventry is probably stepping up right now. And I will tell you once I know more. If you aren't watching it yourself, of course. Looks like Coventry scored their 5th penalty as well. Yep, they scored. Liam Kelly, 33 years of age, scored his penalty when his team needed him to do so. I don't actually know many players from Luton or Coventry. Actually, Luton don't know probably anyone. Like generally. Looking at the lineups, like, is there any players I recognize? Not really. Oh, this is a nice sunset. Nice. Nice. Okay. Oh no. Coventry missed their penalty. And it's over. Luton are going to be promoted to the Premier League. Pankati Nabo missed his penalty. The 6th penalty taker for Coventry missed it. And Dan Potts was the 6th penalty taker for Luton, and Luton are going to be promoted. It's official. Oh no, it started raining. Oh well. Oh well. It started raining quite much actually. Should probably put it on max. Luton. Oh, Luton is a team with a pretty special stadium, I suppose. Like, it's a pretty small stadium, but it's nice. Imagine Premier League away days at that stadium. We'll probably have a nice experience with all those world-class players going there. A kilometer to Priestevitz. Platform 2. Yeah, so the three promoted teams to next season, or for next season, are Luton Town, Burnley, and Sheffield United. Well, pretty nice, I guess. Ooh, it's lightning. Thunderstorm now. Oh well. Oh well. Here is Priestavits. Broke too early. Open this up. This is what it looks like with the cab lights on, by the way. Now that's on instead of off. Don't really like that look. Actually, I want it to be on the reading light. Don't really know why you would need a light though, because you still have lights for these buttons, and you have lights for that as well. Or it's a screen, so obviously the screen is lit up. Usually, at least modern screens. I'm not using any CIFA PZB, and I don't think this has actual LZB in the game. It does in real life. Then departing for our last station, which is Grosenhain. And now we're going on a single track section, which is pretty nice. So like we are branching off here. This is going to Leipzig. This is going up to Grosenhain and the Cottbus. Things like that. It's really changed pretty quickly, to be honest. From a nice sunset evening and then to a thunderstorm. Accelerate up. Oh yeah, now we are on the single track section. As you can see. Looking nice. Yeah, I did put on the high beam already. The rain is looking nice. Oh yeah, I'm speeding now. I'm not supposed to do that. Oh, these buttons. But I don't understand German, so I really don't know. I know this is for the small ramp section, like at the door, so that the gap between the platform and the train floor is smaller, which is good if you have a wheelchair or something like that, so that you don't drop in between down onto the tracks. Even though a wheelchair obviously is too large to drop down there, but still. It's easier to drive it over if there's some kind of, almost like a bridge. nice level crossing over here. Now we are arriving into Grossenhain. This is it. Our last station for this journey. There's another train going back towards Dresden. He's probably waiting for us to arrive so that he can drive on the single track section, because obviously he won't fit there. We can't meet each other on there. Obviously. Of course. Of course, mate. So we are arriving in here. Oh yeah, I actually got a brake. Got a brake as well. It's pretty cool how like the platforms, it's a pretty unique station, I think. Actually, there's a thing I wanted to show you, but I may not have time. Like look at how, you know, you get to this platform. There's no bridge, there's no like tunnel underneath, you just walk over this. It's pretty cool, if you ask me. It's just a nice, actually we have pretty nice screenshots, I reckon. But I won't take a screenshot of that. Close the door. Actually, we can close them so that you see the lights. Oh, here's the door ramp I was talking about. By the way, if you saw it, you saw it. If you didn't, you didn't. Gold again. We have gotten a gold on every journey we made today. It's pretty good. Really is. I'm not complaining. Really ain't. Should we still do another journey? A short journey on something? I don't know. Should I? Like a short journey on Munich? Then after that I have like driven on almost all, not all routes, but on a good amount of routes. On 5 different routes, haven't I? Should I? Is there a short little journey on here? S-Bahn shut down. Complete the last leg of an S-Bahn trip to Munich, Hauptbahnhof, encountering an issue along the way. Really? Okay. What kind of issue we are encountering? Poor predicament, commuter confusion, ICE trouble, and wash and go. Wash and go? Ain't that the Mark Goldbridge sponsor? I think that's the Mark Goldbridge sponsor. Or should I go on London commuter? A short journey on London commuter. No, I'm going on to Munich. And actually we're going to operate the S-Bahn shutdown. I think. Yes, that one. That one it is. The last journey. The last one for this stream. S-Bahn shutdown in the DBBR 423. Here we are at Donnersberger Brücke. What I'm supposed to do? Welcome to Donnersberger. You have just taken over from another driver. Next up is Munich-Augsburg Brücke. Complete loading when ready. Yes, so we're going to open the doors. Okay, and then marker lights, cab light. Don't need that. Passenger lights obviously on. Horn, don't need that. Instrument lights on, so we do see the dials. Is the Passenger information screens. Are they on? It's not on, but where is this train heading? It's heading to Munich-Augsburg. Another train arriving in here. Okay. Here we are in Munich. Munich, they won the Bundesliga today. That's nice. S3 to Hauptbahnhof. Maybe that's good. Because after all, the Munich Hauptbahnhof is over there somewhere. You can't see it because it's behind that bridge. Which is Munich-Augsburg, isn't it? So, what does it look like now? Yeah, that's nice. With the purple. I like the fact that they have different colors on all the different lines. Looks nice when that is red as well. Nice. Doors closed. 800 meters to Munich-Augsburg. What actually I was supposed to do? Yeah, okay. We are long service. How many cars are we? There's an ICE. Easy. That's pretty nice going under the bridge. Love that. Another S-Bahn service. And then braking into Munich-Augsburg. This is the Augsburg itself. It's a bridge. Brück is bridge, I think. That's the Munich Hauptbahnhof. By the way, I'm supposed to stop here. Oh my lord. Okay, there's some kind of ICs. That's nice. I did overrun the stop a bit, but not too bad. Here's the bus station, by the way. It's present in Fernbus Simulator as well. The Munich Zob. Here's the tunnel, by the way, going down and under Munich, and then the underground station at Munich Hauptbahnhof for the S-Bahn services, and then going out on the other side of Munich. Now it's going through the city center underground, and then it's coming overground again. Shut the broken door. So we have a broken door next. Okay. I did kinda read the script almost. Can you call that? Yeah. It seems there is a fault causing a door to remain open. Okay. Okay, where is the door then? Does this screen have any information on the doors? No, they don't, so we gotta search for the broken door. Okay. Let's see. Where is the broken door? I can see it. It's the last door. It's broken. Really? I gotta shut it. Oh no. It was really broken like that. Oh. Well done. Yeah, okay, of course. So we gotta take it to the maintenance now. Yes, stop with this sound. Stop! Already. Return to the cab and take this train to Munich passing. Okay, so passing is like behind us, so we gotta like shut this thing. Unlock doors? Really? Why is this blinking? It annoys me now. Set the brakes to 100%. Yes. Set the reverser to out. So remove not off and taillights, yeah. Remove the master key. Where is it? There. Can I then just change cabs? Okay. Close this probably. Behind myself. An ICE arriving. A double one. It's a long train. Nice. Let's hit the other train then. Not the other train, the other end. other end of the train. Wait, that's a nice S. Like, at least you will see this is an S-Bahn because that's the big S right there. The S-Bahn logo. Actually could enter the cab going this way down. Like this nice glass, you can see what the driver's doing. Can you close the doors like that though? No, you gotta put in a master key, yeah. I don't like the fact that... Okay, it's not closing actually. Yeah, because it's automatic closing in like 10 seconds, something like that. Yeah, okay. Master key. Forward, I guess. High beam, really? I think I can do this. Is this ready? I feel like we need these on. We also don't probably need, or do we? Yeah, we don't need a passenger lights. I think it can be a dark train because... Yep, and then we're heading back. All the way to Munich passing. Oh no. Don't want to be speeding. Let's go. Speed up the proper speeds. And we don't have to be stopping anywhere, so we can just drive through. Oh no, no. It feels weird just driving past these stations because usually I stop at this. No. I always stop at all of these stations, but now I'm just driving through them. Actually, we can speed up a bit more as well. Actually. We have a green light through, probably all the way. Nice sunset here in Munich as well. We have a sunset on like every journey today, except the Bakerloo line journey. Every other journey we've had a sunset. On the Birmingham Cross City, on the LGV, on the Nahverkehr Dresden, and now one here as well. That's nice. Actually, we need to brake down a bit because there's a speed limit or speed limit change coming up. We are not far from Munich, passing PBF, which means I think it's the yard. It's not the like station itself. Yeah, this is the station. We're heading like straight into the yard where they store all the trains. There's the ICE going up here and to Augsburg. This is Augsburg. Then the line is heading out to the rest of the state of Germany. We are in this Bavaria, in the state of Bavaria, in Germany. Or Munich is in Bavaria. Dresden is in Saxony, I think. Let's brake a bit. Oh, this sun is really straight in the ice. I've actually never used, I think, the blind in this. I think I have actually never used the blind in the 423. It's not very good, is it? I can't even see anything. I can see a bit. It doesn't matter. I think it's pretty beautiful with the sun shining. It's looking nice. I'm not really complaining. Where are we heading now? Okay. Alright. So we're like heading over. Yeah. Okay. Then down. Down here. Oh, we actually got a break. Oh no. It's okay. You gotta drive slowly into the yard. But it's quite hard because it's quite a steep gradient on here. Yeah, but maybe it doesn't matter. I do think I checked already and you needed 2000 points to get a gold from this, and I have 2300, so I should get a gold either way, but still important to keep to the speed limits. Oh, there are actual ICEs in this yard as well? Looks like it, yeah. I thought this was just for 423s, and then the ICEs were stored in here in this yard with the wash, and then in here. Apparently they are stored over here as well. This is a big yard, like look at how many tracks there are. You can get a few trains in here. Really can. Okay, stopping over here, then master controller, so this one, 0. Then the parking brake, which is over here, I think. Is it? Apply parking brake. Yeah, and then the headlights, off. Lower the pantograph, is it over here? Lower. Set the reverser to out. Yeah, this, and then you can remove the no, just disembark. So we don't need to take the master key. I guess so. It's beautiful. Nice. Look at those trains. Those are nice. Well done, you handled the situation professionally. Let's see how you did. I did well. Did really well, I would say. Nice. 435410. Performance breakdown. I did get the goal that I was talking about. I did drive 9.4 kilometers. We walked quite a bit as well. 300 meters. Yeah, that's it. That's the last journey for this stream, by the way. So if you enjoyed it and if you still are here, first of all, thank you. I appreciate people that are watching this, and if you like the content, please remember to like and then of course comment what you want to see next, and then subscribe so you don't miss the next stream or video or short, whatever you want to see. And yeah, thank you for watching this and follow me throughout this stream, all of these 3 hours and 17 minutes. It has been a nice stream, nice chatting with the community, and playing this game all of these hours, so that's nice. But yes, see you in the next one. Thank you and bye.